to spend some time as always. This is this morning time, all right, in different land, and we are going to spend time together. These are fourth broadcast this day. If you miss our let our broadcast, please go and watch the video. It is very, very necessary that you do so. Okay, this time we are going to, as we have it on title, that PM Master Ekpa replied, one of the doubting Thomas, or you may say doubting Thomases. There are many of them. Okay, but this particular guy said something that PM just responded to that, and I would like us to go through it. Then while we touch on that as well. So please, when you join in, don't forget to click on the like button, like the video, comment and tell me where you're watching from, share it to many platforms of your choice, and let me know where you're watching from as well. On comment section, we are going to be active there as well. So let's go there. Let's go there. And okay. Just a moment. Just a moment.
More, except India and South Africa. Yeah. So, yes, they are rails because nobody uses narrow gauge rails anymore except India and South Africa. Yeah. So, yes, there are real grievances. I can't stress that enough. There are real grievances. And there are reasons why people like Nnamdi Kanu could exist. But now that they exist, what roadmap have they proposed? I don't see any roadmap that they've proposed. True. I see a lot of vexation. I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of aggro. Yeah. But what is the route from A to B? I'm not even saying, oh, you have to be polite. You have to be civil. That's not what I'm saying at all. You can be rude all you want, but the truth is there a workable route from A to B? Yeah. Have I seen it? I have not seen it. I agree, of course. So that's my issue with the modern day iteration of the Biafra idea. I have no problem with the idea of a Biafra.
Don't worry, we are going to replay it back. Just don't worry. I'm trying to open the follow-up message of this video from PM. But let's start it again. Let's start it again so that it will be you can do justice to that.
Yes,
start from the beginning
because nobody uses narrow gauge rails anymore except India and South Africa. Yeah. So yes, there are real grievances. I can't stress that enough. There are real grievances, and there are reasons why people like Nnamdi Kanu could exist. But now that they exist, what roadmap have they proposed? I don't see any roadmap that they proposed. True. I see a lot of vexation. I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of aggro. Yeah. But what is the route from A to B? I'm not even saying, oh, you have to be polite. You have to be civil. That's not what I'm saying at all. You can be rude all you want, but the truth is there a workable route from A to B? Have I seen it? I have not seen it. I agree, of course. So that's my issue with the modern day iteration of the Biafra idea. I have no problem with the idea of a Biafra if it was communicated in a way that made it make sense. Yeah. So if anybody who is advocating for a Biafra, who is pushing for a Biafra, if they can explain to me, for example, how, and these are real issues, for example, I'm not saying this is why Biafra shouldn't happen. Yeah. I'm saying, explain to me how, for example, the two ethnic groups in West Africa that have the highest rate of intermarriage, that's the Yoruba and the Igbos. If you go and put an international border between them, how do you want to fix that issue? Real issues. The two ethnic groups that have the highest economic interdependence in West Africa, the Yoruba and the Igbos. If you put an international boundary between them, how do you want to fix that issue? You understand? These are real issues that you can't fix with rhetoric. Yeah, exactly. It's easy to shout. Exactly. But how do you want to fix these real issues?
Okay, one thing is that I love the way the Igbo guy, I believe that he's Igbo guy, that I think he's the one that interviewing this guy. I love the way he just keep on yeah. And the guy said that he want people to explain to him. I'm talking about this one. I'm talking. Otondo. You just for everything. Yeah. So you don't have your own your own words. You don't have your own idea. Anyway, let me greet Chidubemo. Chidubemo, nice to have you. You said the truth must be spoken. That's your slogan, Chidubemo. I will always say that. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Chroma is here as well. Greeting to all our friends. Please hit the like button and share the message. Go viral. Thank you. Two of you are the one that managed to comment and like. We have only 2 like now. Okay. While we have other people watching as well, but they are watching from space, I guess. Anyway, we are here again to react to the video that we have played. You know, one thing is this: people don't understand that what you call the problem is not a problem. You know, he made mention of people having intermarried. He made mention of Yoruba people getting married to Igbo and Igbo marrying to Yoruba, and those things become his concern. That why must you put boundary or border between 2 of them? For record purpose, the guy is a Yoruba person. This one I believe is an Igbo. Then this one I assume that he is the one that the Igbo guy was interviewing. Both of them are having a chat in their platform or in the media, I don't know. But this one is a Yoruba person, and he's the one saying that how can you put a border between 2 ethnic groups that have intermarriage among each other more than any other group in Africa? So, which means technically we are supposed to be so close and so peaceful, but do you know that the 2 people that hate each other, hate themselves more than any other group in West Africa are Yorubas and Igbo? You understand? But yet they keep on marrying themselves, right? Anyway, I'm not against anybody marrying whoever you want to marry. My concern is that you putting border is not a way for you to judge somebody's freedom. That is a very weak excuse, very, very, very weak, and he should look for a better excuse. And PM says something here, which we are going to go through before I can go further to explain what I feel about what he said. Here he said, listen to the problem of these gullible journalists. David Hodeye, Sweden. Sweden and Finland has more intermarriage than Yoruba and Igbo can ever think of. Yet they are separated. They are separate nations. Finland and Sweden are more related compared to Igbo and Yoruba. Okay. Swedish is an official language in Finland, while Finnish language is not official language in Sweden. There are municipal. This is a kind of embassy. Municipals in Finland that speaks Swedish and Swedish, not Finnish. That's Finland language. What is going on with my camera? I think it's not. I want it to be very clear. Okay, I think it's back. It's back. Okay, not Swedish. There are not Swedish, not Finnish. Sorry, there are municipals in Finland that speaks only Swedish, not Finnish. Really? Wow. Okay. Not Finnish. Wow. In Finland, their children are taught in Swedish, not in Finland. Even inside Finland, though. So go and do your research. Your people will come to TV and start talking rubbish to your gullible and idiotic Nigerians. We have nothing in common with you. We don't want your unity beggars. That is what PM replied to the person. Now, the issue is this. Maybe you can see anger on what the tone of PM, and most Biafrans these days feel the same way with the good people, considering the number of their youths, making a kind of silly comment online, which I'm trying my best to avoid being involved, being deeply involved in going looking for negative news about Yoruba to broadcast. I don't want it, because we have to give time for them to see, for them to make sense out of what they're doing, because sometimes it is quite irritating. I understand how they also feel when an Igbo man makes such move, right? So we don't need to start paying back with that kind of aggression or aggressiveness. So I believe my own belief is that we can also see how we can watch people that want to fool themselves, to fool yourself the way you want, but let's not just get involved, because how many other things to discuss. But on a neutral ground, let me just say this: having married, Yoruba and Igbo having intermarriage shouldn't be a reason why we must remain in Nigeria. Like I said, it's a very weak excuse. Or like, Oduduwa people should not fight for their freedom if they wish, but they don't. I don't believe that they're ready, because they are having fun in Nigeria to compare. So that's why our cry is more loud than their own in terms of freedom, because we are number one victim here. That's not the fact. So when you see people like this making this kind of comment, to me, I see it as one of the weakest comment anybody can make. You have many other reasons to give, not because you are married and all that. And he said that he don't see roadmap, that if Biafran is being communicated in such a manner that, and when you don't wait for Biafran to come to you to communicate to you that they want freedom. Okay, what is the manners? What is the way you want Biafran to communicate to you or about Biafran freedom that will make sense to you? What communication again do you want that Biafran Nigerian civil genocidal war? Have you paid attention to what happened then and the atrocities committed, just to make sure that Biafra will never be discussed anymore? And the issue that Biafran leaders or the Southeastern politicians or Army general like Ojukwu and the rest of them, then the issue that made them to make that move of having a regional government, which they call today restructure. The same reason why they make that move it has multiplied. I mean, the reason why the reason why they choose to go, seek for regional government or confederation, then it's still taking place in our land. It's still happening now. So why do you think that people need to stay back and watch you keep on doing the same thing over and over again? And when you don't just sit down you don't just be in your comfort zone and start questioning people how they carry their affairs. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, let me take it back so that I will be following it one by one step by step.
And there are reasons why people like Nnamdi Kanu could exist. But now that they exist, what roadmap have they proposed? I don't see any roadmap that they've proposed.
The roadmap is referendum. What roadmap again are you talking about? At least unless if you don't know why Biafrans are seeking for freedom. If you agree that injustice has eaten deep in Nigeria or against Biafran, against Igbo people, if you agree, then that roadmap you're talking about, that you don't see roadmap, the roadmap to achieve Biafra or roadmap to remain in Nigeria. If your question is roadmap to what they need to do or what they want to, the way they want to achieve it, they want a referendum. So what roadmap again? Are you seeking for? Are you asking how can they govern themselves? Is that the question? If that is what you're asking, that is a very, very silly question to ask. So you don't see roadmap. It's just like people just wake up without any plan. They're talking without making sense. That's an insulting word, but it's up to you. You have your right to say.
I see a lot of vexation. I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of aggro. Yeah.
Thank you. The anger is there because a man see what I can say. You don't beat the child and tell the child not to cry. Do you understand? So your duty is to beat the child. You have beaten the child, and the child will decide whether to cry. The choice that he will cry, whether to shout or just to cry, normal cry or shed tears. it is left for the child to choose the pattern of the cry that he wants to cry. But you have done the damage, you have beaten the child. So whatever the child do after shouldn't be that's the result of what you have done or what you did by beating the child. As simple as ABC. So I don't know your problem.
But what is the route from A to B? I'm not even saying, oh, you have to be polite, you have to be civil. That's not what I'm saying at all. You can be rude all you want, but the truth is there a workable route from A to B? Have I seen it? I have not
For
seen.
you to even mention the word rude simply means that it's a problem to you. So forget about this when you're saying if they want, I don't care if they're rude. No, it is a problem. For you to voice it out simply means that it's bothering you. That's what you guys should stop lying to fooling people in the name that you are making broadcasts or all that. Be honest for once. At least nobody, even if you say it is, I cannot come out and say, oh, we are not rude. If any Biafran, if we are rude, it is justifiable based on what is going on, based on the treatment, based on the harassment. So where do you want us to start counting? What Igbos have enjoyed in Nigeria, no other nation will enjoy it in Nigeria. Not even Ijaw people will be able to be as small as Ijaw people or Ishekiri people. They will not enjoy it. Yoruba will not even enjoy it. That's not a fact.
I agree, of course. So that's my issue with the modern day iteration of the Biafra idea. I have no problem with the idea of a Biafra if it was communicated in a way that made it make sense.
If it was communicated in a way that make it make sense. I would like to hear from this guy more, because I would like to know the part of the communication presently that doesn't make sense to you. I mean, you can say it doesn't make sense to you because you are far away from the truth. If you agree that that is legitimate reason for Biafrans to seek for their independence, and the reason why people want to move away from Nigeria as an entity, then you don't need to ask that kind of question. But like I always say, so you may not understand because you don't know where the shoe is paining people.
So if anybody who is advocating for a Biafra, who is pushing for a Biafra, if they can explain to me, for example, how, and these are real issues, for example, I'm not saying this is why Biafra shouldn't happen. I'm saying, explain to me how, for example, the two ethnic groups in West Africa that have the highest rate of intermarriage, that's the Yoruba and the Igbos. If you want to put an international border between them, how do you want to fix that issue? Real issues.
Do they marry because of border? Do you marry because of the empty border or because of love? So you marry the Igbo man because you can move your car from Lagos, from Badagry straight to without any checkpoint. You have checkpoints even though. So what are you talking about? You have it. You have it there. Even now there's no border. You as a Yoruba person, how many times have we witnessed your Oba and your people telling Igbo people you go to origin and go and vote? So what is the border again? Is that not border? Where you are not allowed to protest, you are not allowed to vote. That's border. You are literally putting border. Everything about your mentality is border is there. You understand? You have the border already. So why are you worried about border? Is it when the border is become official, legitimate border that you have to maintain your land? After all, Igbos have been the problem in that they flood your region. That, like we guys said, that they flood. Igbos are everywhere. They're literally everywhere in the southwest. In fact, they're taking your land, they're dominating your land. And as most of you are complaining that your land is gone, the land in Lagos is gone, Igbo. It's not as if they take the land, yet bought it. You have devised a new mechanism to retrieve that land by using your government to take that land in terms of government and award it back to the owner, or probably give it. They will take it, but it will go out from the hand of Igbo. No compensation, no money, because they will tell you that you don't have CFO. How do you obtain the CFO from the government? They intentionally refuse to give CFO of lands in Nigeria because governments may wake up anytime and claim that they're going to take the land if you're unlucky, which is very, very bad. So this is just a kind of, they intentionally put that kind of, use that kind of mechanism to extract money from Igbo people and take the land again. Just like you sell your fowl, and and then at night you go back to that the buyer and steal the fowl again. That's what they're doing. So border or no border, it shouldn't be a problem. And mind you, ECOWAS has free movement, isn't it? They have. So Biafra will be under ECOWAS, right? Like unless if something serious happened that Biafra government decide not to, which may be possible because I don't see ECOWAS. ECOWAS is just like a group of. Yeah, I see ECOWAS as one of the just like a commonwealth, just to honor and respect the colonial masters, which is Britain, or in some cases France, and all of them they are the one putting those group, and just for them to checkmate what they're doing, and maybe Biafra will decide not to even be part of that nonsense.
The two ethnic groups that have the highest economic interdependence in West Africa, the Yoruba and the Igbos. If you put an international boundary between them, how do you want to fix that issue? You understand? These are real issues that you can't fix with rhetoric.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy to shout.
Exactly.
But how do you want to fix these real issues?
What is the job of custom? What is the job of immigration? What are you talking about? This is just like I said, it's a very, very weak excuse. So we don't need to pay attention to that, and we are not we are not going to go through that. It's quite funny. Some people comment. Some of the comments here is very, very very funny. But I'm not going to say it because it may have some issue with the video. So let's not go there, right? I saw green, white, green on this post, and let's see when he said that I know he has messed up. Okay, green, white, green is actually saying something. When did you repent? I told you that the comment section of this video is quite interesting. PM, you will not kill me. You will not kill me, I swear. Oh my goodness. See, this video is from PM, okay? And this guy, Biafra student, said when he said that, I know he had messed up. And PM replied, let me open it. PM said, when did you repent? PM, I forgot. Oh my goodness. When did you? PM replied to the guy, I said, when did you repent? Green, and he put the comment with laugh and love. Oh my goodness! If you repent, please change your green, white, green. Okay, when he was talking about the guy that this guy here, he said that when he said that I knew he had messed up. He said ha 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 with love. Then PM official handle of PM. He said when did you? A very good question. When did you repent? I believe Nigeria, your eyes don't clear. Your eye don't clear. Let me see what people say to PM with regarding that comment. People are laughing. Look at this. Oh my goodness. He has realized that you are the way and the truth. My PM, I beg, don't kill me with you. Don't kill me. People are laughing at it. And this one, because people, just like what I'm doing now, it's very funny, right? Say, when did you repent? And the guy would, of course, shame will not allow the guy to answer some question. Ha 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 ha. What to promise my PM is remembering them one by one by good question. When did you repent? PM, he is tired of propaganda. And this man said, PM, he is tired of propaganda. Anyway, when I was broadcasting earlier, I muted myself. So now if I want to say something, I always check my mic to see if it is muted or not. Let me refresh, but I'm not seeing a comment. I don't know why. Only 2 comments that people made for when I started the program is what I can see here. Let me refresh and see if there's any updates, any comments so far. Please, guys, like the video. Okay, like the video. Like the video. It's very, very important to do so. I am trying to refresh my chat, my comments, so that I will be able to see people's comments. Okay, the comment is here. Okay, let me even open it from my PC. Why not? Instead of managing this small device. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are done with that. We are done with that, and there's news that I want to share with us. Maybe somehow different from what we normally do. This shouldn't be our problem, but that's the reason why I want to discuss, which you are going to know as we move forward. Okay, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Arise News had made a 17 hours ago. They published a video of one Ishikiri man and a court case. I think they have land dispute between Ishikiri and the Ijaw people. There is Ijaw in Delta and there is Ijaw in River State. That's what I did not even know that before. I was saying that Ijaw people are only in River State. But it is not clear that the Ijaw people are both in Delta and in River State. Okay. But before, let me greet my people on comment section first, and we'll come back to that to you. And Ubi Fidele said, "Good morning, brother. Those men are Mughals. Keep up your good work. Thank you, thank you." Don Klein said, "Blessed morning to you. Thank you. Blessed morning to you." Chidubem, of course, that France is 100% Christian, while the Yorubas are 40. So we don't need them. So everybody should go. Well, no, we don't say that we need them. We need them. There's no way you can say that. We need them, but we don't. When the reason why some people are very, very angry is not because you don't need them. How can you say you don't need your neighbor? Don't say that. We need your neighbor. We need each other. They need us. We need them. All right, but we have to always be polite and civil, which I believe definitely will not be the issue on that. Michael said, "Good morning, bro. Good morning to you, Ugo God. Good morning." Francis said, "Chike, greeting, brother Biafra or Biafra, forward ever, backward never." And Chuka, ihe binike. Ibinike. Is that your name? Well done, bros. They must obey Biafra. Beautiful Chuku, sorry. Good morning, brother. Good morning to you. John Nwaneze. John said, "Good morning. MNK must be free." Thank you guys for your comments. So that's the comment so far. Then I was talking about the court case between Ijaw people and Ishekiri. Now, this video, that's the reason why I'm touching this video. All right, there's the reason why I'm touching this video, because we used to have DOS errats, and now the internet those ones have retired, and we have new errats. Funny enough, Tinubu supporters, and the problem they have is that they abandon obedient people and drag Biafra. Everybody that has to do with Biafra and Igbo, they want to use, because they're looking for a way to get back at people. So that is the problem. That's a very big problem, and that is what most of Biafra's agitators, like cabinet Biafra government cabinet members, official cabinet members, people that are working direct in the office in the government, they are quiet. They don't talk about anything about Yoruba people, what they're saying, and they're quiet, but they're not happy. John, you can see the tone of PM on this post that he made. A PM is a man of few words. He choose action than talking. And when he talk, he makes sense, a lot of sense. And it is better he don't talk, he don't remember you, because if he want to talk about you, he will go detail. To the extent that people that are thinking whether you are good or bad somehow, they're not sure, quite sure. After listening to number the kind of PM, they will have clear definition about your identity. That is why it is very dangerous that these two individuals open your file. If they open your file, you can never remain the same. And they don't start just to starting sake. They have to wait until your problem, your case ripe well. They will then bring your file out and do the finishing touch, which is very, very dangerous. And I must tell you, it is not something that you would like to witness. So back to what I was trying to tell you. The job has been, let me turn it. Okay, now let's read from this. The judge have been banned bringing any case against Ishekiri over ownership of Warri Edema. Now listen, and maybe this Edema is the one that made the pronouncement, I believe. The kind of, these people are quoting Edema. I believe that, if I hope I'm right, but the land is Warri, they are dragging. Ijaw people and Ishekiri are dragging this land since look at it. Since 1964, this judgment exists till date and has been tested. The facts remain that Ijaw do not have ownership to the land in Warri Urban. If you are not an Ishekiri in Warri, you are not an indigenous of Warri. Collins Orisime Dema. I told you that they're quoting someone. This Dema is the one that made the proclaim. And solemn representative of the Olu of Warri to NNPCL. Now, the judgment went so smoothly for them, right? And I think the judgment, like you said, they have been there. It's not just yesterday. That judgment has been there since 1964. So probably maybe the Shekiri people or Ijaw people, maybe they're dragging them back to court and something like that, and they're trying to revisit the old judgment made against Ijaw people since 1964, that they don't have any right anymore to question or drag that land with them. That's what this man is saying here. Now, it will interest you, the people that you see in the comment section. Now, but before then, let's watch the man. Let him speak from the side of Ishekiri, not from the side of Ijaw. Now, let's hear him.
I'm happy that you people give us the opportunity to come and speak facts and present documents certified through copy of court judgments on all adjudications that have been on since 1924, thereabout, about a century. I will not want to say much on what I will term beer parlor gossips that were said here, especially from a lawyer who called himself Omari. First of all, Omari is not an Ijaw word. Omari, let's start from himself. Omari is an Ishekiri word. For him to bear, or his forefathers to bear an Ishekiri name, means that either of two things has happened in the past. Either his forefathers were domestic servants to the Shekiris, or they were used in the past as, of course, customary tenants and all that. Omari does not have...
He is just trying his best not to mention slavery. You see, the customary tenant, all these things is that one thing about these people is that once you challenge them, they will nickname you slave. That is the easiest argument that is running from people. It's very common between Igbos and South, anybody from old Eastern region. If you challenge them on certain things, the question, they will try to remind you that your forefathers or either they call you, you are not indigenous. They look for a way to use that. This kind of thing is something that people need to understand, that if somebody do it to you, how will you feel? Like, if somebody called you names like that, how will you feel? I'm just being honest. Forget about it. I'm not trying to side anybody, but let us put ourselves on the shoes of other people, so that by so doing, you will understand how they will feel. It's a very easy way to navigate your way. Like, you want to look so arrogant. Now he's trying to tell the person that, yeah, if you are not even you are not indigenous. Your forefathers coming from slavery and all that. That's which is very, very bad. I don't know why people are, like I said, it is leaving the platform that we are using here. Don't accept it. You don't call people names. That word is very, very bad. And in this modern age, you don't use that S word on anybody. So that is why the reason why I pronounce it is for you to know what he's trying to say. But it is forbidden in platform, in social media, is forbidden. And in the physical life, because we are hurting people's feelings. So disclaimer, I don't support it, and I am against it. I am against it in every way, shape, or form. Killing people, preaching violence, because even when you are calling people like that you are actually committing, you are supporting violence. You are trying to provoke people. You are trying to, do something bad on people, which is very, very bad. You need to respect your fellow human being. He abandoned the case here, start telling the guy, trying to belittle him, trying to make the guy look like he's a nobody in society. And remember, Asad Dokubo is from Major. Funny enough, this man is here calling his tribe, some people from his own tribe, like he claimed that he is, calling him SLAVE, okay? Calling him that names and trying to use that against him. After the what did he do? He also turned against Igbo people. That Igbo served him. These are people that they are good in talking nonsense. Abandon the main issue just to look for a way to provoke other people to incite problem for them to forget what they wanted to do or what they wanted to say to you. That is a very cheap way of getting what you want, which is very, very wrong. All right. And we have a new commentators here, and John, I think I've gone through your own, John, and OC is here. OIS, I always said you are OC. OSI. He said, good morning, Kai. Jesse James is here. Good morning, bro. You are doing well. God bless you for your compliment. Please like the video. Okay, like the video. It's funny that we are here and 58 people watching at the moment, and only 19 people feel that what I'm saying is worthy of giving a thumbs. Only 90 people. Only 90 people out of 83. If you are to equate it to convert it to result, that is a fail. That's a very, 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 very bad result. That's a very bad result. Okay. The guy here is trying to remind people that this land dispute and all that has been in existence. They have court judgment and all that for ages. But instead of him to focus on that, he starts looking for a way to, call the guy names. Now let's continue listening to him.
He was saying he is in a total agreement with what Okumagba said. And is to me, for that alone, the Nigerian Bar Association should debar him, because the judge which belong to
Chief Edema.
Yes,
there's something in law called testamentary libel. So don't libel the dead. Just stay with the basic issues.
That's where I'm going to.
That the man's put up.
The judges have been barred from bringing any case against the Shekiris over ownership of Warri since 1964. And in 2012, Justice Marshall Mokoro barred them again. In March this year, the Amasoko of Ogbejo was in court from 2020 to March 2024 over claims of ownership of land in Warri Urban. And the case was dismissed based on previous judgment cases that have gone to Supreme Court and back. that in fact they should be fined, because he wanted a situation where they will be getting royalties from Warri South local government. And he was told point blank that the Jaws of Obijo does not have land.
The guy wanted to say point and kill.
In Warri Urban or any part of Warri South local government. So we are not just speaking for academic exercise of to brag. It's not a bragging right. It has been determined long ago, since around 1926, in a case involving Noma and Ometa, that those in Warri that are not Ishekiris, if you are in Ibudu area, you are anywhere in Warri, and I'm talking of Warri Urban, you are not an Ishekiri person, you are not an indigene of Warri. You are a customary tenant to the Ishekiris. It's not the Ishekiris that said so, it's the court of law. And if Omare is a lawyer, I should keep to that.
Okay, now let's go to comment section, because that's where I felt like just pay attention, okay? The Naso it just be make you job people go sleep. Okay, that is look at them, and court ban a job from. These are people's reacting. Now, this person is a Yoruba person. That's why I want to. This is the reason why I decided to react to this video. Okay, pay attention. Love this. Ades Smith, nice one. Monaco, let's go. Now us get worry. We Ishekiri, we Yorubas, we Olukonami deal with it. That Yorubas are the one who get worry. Look at it, too, not me there. And his name is Fire Deshola. Remember people that always tell you that you grab land, you grab land. Remember, right? Now listen. Now we get worry. The same statement line of word that they are burning Igbo people's property in Lagos. That just that he was not say that now we get Lagos. They say Lagos is a no man's land. You quoting the word of a Yoruba man in the past. They take the man's name out and front Igbos there for them to punish them because of their business jealousness, right? Now listen. Let's go. Now us get worry. We Ishekiri, we Yorubas, we Olukanomis. I don't know that. Deal with it. I don't know what is the word of this one, but you get the gist. Now this guy comment made me to do research on origin of Ishekiri people. Okay, and I will tell you my findings. Ashoba, old landlord, says something here. Remember, still the same people. This nonsense. Wait. What is going on? Okay, he said this nonsense. If we, why is he moving like crazy? This nonsense. If we own Warri. Well, okay, let me shift this camera back. This nonsense, if we own Warri, must. If this nonsense, if we own Warri, must stop. No be that dirty Warri. Okay, this nonsense that we own Warri must stop. Somebody telling them, trying to put correction, and the person I guess is from Delta. Okay, it may be a Shekiri person. Yoruba Demon 101. Hear what he said. Why are people love stealing what is not theirs? Talking to who? Don't you just have their own ancestral land? They don't turn Iyabo now. Laugh out loud. Iyabo is Yoruba, right? Now, what all these things what all these Yoruba people on commission are trying to tell you is that Warri and that part of the Delta State belong to them because their brothers. Let's know, their brothers is in Delta, and who is this? Their brother? Ishekiri people. Ishekiri origin, according to them, they are from Yoruba land. That they are Yoruba. Therefore, Yoruba is now defending Ishekiri people because they are their ancestral home come from Yoruba. I'm not against it, but my problem is this. You are now rubbing it in the face of other people that dragging the land with the Ishekiri people. You are not telling them that you own Warri, the Warri belong to you. Because of what? Because you consider Ishekiri people to be the owner. Then when I was doing my little research on that, trying to know more about Ishekiri people, I said, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is Reno Mokri. Is it Ishekiri? Because let's see if Reno Mokri is Ishekiri. And I searched Wikipedia and Google everywhere. One of the things that pumped out is this. What we are seeing here now. One of the things that is a post that he made far back. Google, supply me this post that Reno Mokri made far back, not too long ago, actually, 2021. You can see it here, 21st July 2021. This is a post that he made. And he said, dear Solomon, because Solomon talked about his names, something like the meaning of a Mokri and all that. He said, Reno is an Ishekiri name given to me by my grandfather, Ogiame Ikenobowa to Prince Moju, previously Olu of Owore. It means a generous person who look out for his community. Okay, I have 5 names, he said. I have 5 names. All of them are Ishekiri names. All my children have exclusively Ishekiri names, except my last child, who has an Igbo name. And I begin to wonder, why did Reno Mokri name his last child, Igbo name? Is he married to 2 wives, one Igbo, one Yoruba? I don't know. But the reason why he named his last child Igbo name is not clear. It's not discussed here. They did not say that. My direct lineage will never bear Jewish, European, or Arabic name. At least not while I am alive. You can be a good Christian follower, Jewish or Muslim, with your original African name. Now, it has been established that Reno Mokri is from Ishekiri, which means that Ishekiri people see themselves as Yoruba. So you see why he always pick fights against Igbo, because that is what it is very, very common, in the circle of Yoruba people, especially those of them that are not, well exposed. That you are living abroad does not mean that you are civil. Some of you that are living abroad is just like you are as good as someone living in village. You have nothing to offer. That you speak English is just a language. Anybody can learn language, just like people that know how to speak Fulani, Hausa language fluently. Does it make them, more Hausa than Hausas? No. So that is that you can speak good English is just an opportunity. It's just like a privilege, not a measure of intellectual. It's like to know how sound you are, or how the level of your wisdom and all that, or how knowledgeable you can be. It's not about you speaking language. Anybody can. There are some people that know how to speak Russian. Russian language is more difficult than English to learn it. Or that I have seen some Igbo people speaking Indian language, one of the most difficult languages to speak on earth. So some Igbos know how to speak Arabic words. So Arabic language. So that's a privilege, not measure, not a yardstick to wisdom, to know how sound you are academically. No. So this guy, you have seen the reason why Reno Mokri is every now and then picking a fight, looking for a way to attack Igbo people. That is it. And why is it that the same thing that many Oduduwa people are telling you that Igbos are this, Igbos are that because they want to take land. Oh, they're grabbing land, they're taking land, they seize land. The same thing is what they're doing themselves. They, even though the land, I'm not here to tell you that land belongs to any Mr. A or Mr. B, but the truth is that as long as Ijaw people, you have not listened to Ijaw people, you don't know their own side of the story. You will rely with this, we just rely on what they're saying here because there's no Ijaw person that made any comment about that. And when I check from, it's all over the place. But the truth is that it has nothing to do with Yoruba. It just are not. They don't have any link in Yoruba land. Somehow that I saw some people saying Igbo, some as basically Benin. Is it Benin Republic? Is it Benin Republic of Benin? So it's kind of confusing. But that is not the issue. The major issue here is the reason why Ren Omokri is always going after Igbo people is just as like Ren Omokri is just like an average Yoruba person somewhere in Ogbomosho commenting against Igbo. You understand? Not those educated people. And don't when you see not all of them, it's not about education here, it's about who you are, what you are made of. If you are naturally you are tribalistic, you love nepotism, this kind of favoritism that Nigerians have loved so much. If it is in you, it is there. Education will not take it away. Upon all the qualification of Soyinka, he is a very, very, very tribal person. Very, very deep one. Soyinka don't. If it is in the hands of Soyinka, Wolo Soyinka, he will blow off anything Igbo. That's just a fact. There are some comments that when I listen to him, I laugh because it is very, very clear that this person have this kind of hatred in him. Like I always say, that does not mean that every Yorubas are like that. No. But the unfortunate part of it is that, unfortunately, let me use that word, unfortunately, is few Yorubas are the one that are not like that. That's the only difference. But when you in terms of what these people are known for, you see a lot of. When you see Ren Omokri, if you check his name, you see that he's a writer, he's this, he's that. He always want to act decent, look like gentleman, look like he's educated, but his education is limited. His religion is limited. Not when it has to do with the tribe, because they see an Igbo man as one of the biggest threats in West Africa. That's just the fact. When you wake up, you want to brag. If you are good in bragging, boasting, you like to, brag that you have this one, you can afford this, and that this one person there, that thing that you are bragging of is something that he doesn't even value. That he have a sense of that. Now, the first thing the person will do is he will develop jealousness and envy. If you ask him, okay, pray that God will eliminate one thing for you, one thing that's on your way, he tell you that person, because that person is the only obstacle about achieving this supremacy that he want to achieve in that region. That supremacy is the only. That's why I see it. Because if not, tell me, what makes you think that every now and then people from you'll be hearing comments from left, right, hand, and center because they feel that Igbo man is a threat, and a threat for what? For what? Like what the guy said that he don't see a reason why Igbos are having intermarried, they're marrying each other with Yorubas, but they want to put boundary. That boundary you are talking about is not interesting. To me, is a way of making sure that development and everything will be protected, and people will have what it takes to live their life the way they want to live. It's not about you dictating for them, no, but knowing you're right and stand and go for it. So let's move from that because we are not going to sleep on this one. We have done justice to that. There's a video trending about what people are doing. I don't know the actual cause of the problem in UK. Group of people are attacking police and in UK, of which I don't need to share that because let me pause it, and because if I play it, they will see it as a attack or supporting violence and all that. Now, let's see what pay attention to this video. This is a group of people, but mainly Arabic people, Muslim people. From what I can see here, there are a lot of Muslim people here. I don't know the reason why. I don't know the problem. The reason is not well. I don't have the idea. I don't want to tell you what I'm not sure. But one thing I want you to understand is from what PM said here, it has to do with something like, the involvement of Indisiana in Nobode Reza. Now, here is what PM said. This is UK today, and we all know who is doing it. The python they fed, has grown so big and has started attacking them. UK refused to feed those protective African mamas, rather they steal from them and exploit their resources to feed those that are attacking them today. What have we done to God to deserve what UK has done to us? This same UK were responsible for the buying of over 5 million Biafrans in the 60s and still counting. This same UK we are watching on a video why the Ndobonigwe, Nigerian security advisor, was begging them for solution that they have it in their palm. Okay, this is what is going on in UK, and a lot of videos. So many of them. If not that, we are trying our best to follow the rules and regulations of the people that own the platform. If I'm to share it with you, of course, some of you have seen it, of course, most of you are on Twitter, which is good. So, but one thing is for sure. One thing is the only thing let me not matter the only thing I want you to understand is that most of these people that are doing this are from Muslim world. And they to them, in their subconsciousness, they believe that everything the UK is their own now. And British people are struggling already. Internally, they are struggling. They are not crying for help yet. But if you get to that stage, now listen to this for yourself. Just listen to this.
It's a Christian country. Yes, it is. This is a Christian country.
You're jealous that we're taking over.
You're not taking over. Why are you taking over? How are you taking over?
We've got it, mate. We've got it.
You got it. Is that what you think? You haven't got it. But you've got people scared. You don't know I'm scared. No. You think you can take town and tell us that it's your country. You've taken over. Not for long. See this cross. This will prevail.
In case you don't understand what the Muslim guy is telling this British woman, he said, this Muslim guy is proud to tell the British lady in her face that she is jealous because the Muslim have taken over. So this is Ruga. In case you don't know, this is Ruga. Because we want refugee. Yemen are suffering. Yemen are suffering. They don't have education. No good education. You open your border. Pakistanis are suffering. They need the refugee. My brother, you help us. We bring us. After saying that, what happened? He wants to open your border. This is Ruga. Don't wait. It's not people. It's not just people carrying cows moving around. These are not in Australia. In Melbourne, they have thousands of them. In fact, Australians are panicking. Melbourne belongs to Arab. As I'm talking to you now, they don't have. You can't do much. We want to be safe. We want to make sure that we live and let live. Freedom of movement, freedom of Darabacha. That's the same thing that Fulani are using. The same tactics. I don't know these guys are having conference because all of them have the same. Once they want to do something, it will go all around. The same ideology, the same system. Please share. Ototoma Mazakai. God bless you. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for coming. That is our brother. Nice to see you. Adenele. I want to pronounce your name very well. Adenirele. Lekan. That's a Awara from Oduduwa land. And what you said, what you told me before, what you said in our last broadcast, I find it interesting anyway. Beautiful Chuku said, yes, it happened in Leeds. Okay. So are you confirming that you know where this happened, Beautiful Chuku? Beautiful Chuku? I believe you do so because I believe you do. That's why you were able to mention the city. I was even thinking that this is happening in London. Okay, so they are all over the place, and guess what? It's going to hit them the way they don't expect. Remember, these are the same people sending Red Cross, pretend that they're Christians helping you. Britain are coming. Don't worry. We are going to talk with your President Buhari. Buhari, you are going to do this. Buhari, you are going to do that. Give them Ruga. Okay, Ruga. Now you have our own will be better. I'm telling you gospel truth. To compare Britain, we oh God. Let me not talk. Kachineke Jideke has all na because Oblalibu Gebo ya. Oblalibu Gebo ya. Okwa that ono no nekuru ndị ọzọ. Unu chaga dagbo channel ya. Look at it. Let me play just watch the face of this British woman. I feel her pain because it's not her fault. It's a government their government policy. Look at it. Their agenda is ihe a ga-eme ndị Igbo. If I ga-eme ka ekpochapụ ndị a, gịnị ka a ga-eme ka ekpochapụ ndị a? Chineke obinigwe nọ na church. Ome ọ ka na-abịakwa. Nke a bụ that oge even ma America will be very busy with another war. Yes, now because America cannot just abandon that problem to face your own problem. They have an issue also. So Britain don't even do they Madaga or one in and what his zunazu na-akwado ihe ọjọọ akwadocha ya like that. Ha gbapụta mee na ha na-eme press release. Sọsọ ya ka ha madebe. Ihe a na-afịọ na ndị Russia na ndị Ukraine aka ndị Britain nọ ọfụma jupụtara ya iche ihe ọgụ ndị Israel na ndị Palestine kemgbe o bido iwawa geto ntị ka mata ka ihe ha si ebido osogwe ndị Britain n'aka ebe ha promise ha mekere ndị Palestine ha don't worry ha don't know ha wee ebe anọ ha wee ebe ọkwa ya na afọ ya niile Afrịka ọkapụkapụ the problem aka na ewebe tata ndị oshi ndị amamebe ndị asi wepụta amamebe ha si wepụta ọ bụkara buru ibu but ife ha kọsụgo n'ụwa my goodness.
Christian country. It's a Christian country. Yes, it is.
He said it's a Christian country, and this Muslim guy couldn't bear it anymore from his shop. Why say you? No, you are jealous. You are jealous because Muslims have taken over. In her face, look at it.
This is a Christian country.
You're jealous that we're taking over.
You're not taking over. Why are you taking over? How are you taking over?
We've got it, mate. We've got it.
You got it. Is that what you think?
Say we got it, me. You got it, me. In Cabo, on a phone call on the beer, just imagine a big enough one-on-one. Ruga accomplished.
But you've got people scared. You don't know what's scared. No. You think you can take over town?
There was this video that I saw months ago. What they do now is they hide in their mosques, and they will bring in young British white guys. They're putting them in Islamic school, teaching them on how to, lecturing them on that we are peaceful people. What they want to do, by the time they have a good, reasonable white guy that believe in the idea, church ambassador. And in Britain, sure, we can even make it an another guy do an investigation. Can. If you're gonna prove that shopping mall, prove and I'll then talk it very, very close. And I choke on it. I don't think I got on a toilet. I looked up at it. They also had to use. But guess what? Beautiful chick, what are you saying, and what did you just delete? So a lot is going on there, and Madam, I want to pray for Britain. No, I don't do that. That call that card. That call that card. Or if you cook an now. Or if you cook an a very good boy. About Hajabel. About Hajabel at all. Anyway, we are going to go through one video more, just one more video, then we wrap up the video for now, and we are going to come back again like we always do. Hopefully later broadcast, of course. So, but I just want you to share the video and comment. Tell us what you think about what they're discussing. Beautiful Chugu says, South Yokoshiri. Yokoshiri. Yes. Yes, it happened in Leeds. Okay. But you know, this name we are talking, we are writing here, my beautiful Chugu. We are not used to that. We are not living there with you now. So just tell us Leeds. We know about Leeds, but all the towns and everything there we don't. And when I mean I'm talking from my own corner. And most of our followers here are maybe they are your neighbors. They know better than I do. Anyway, let's continue. And what you. Money is kind of one again. I'm talking guys. So he gonna find go sign can oh just go Leeds. I am gonna Leeds guy because of Leeds United the football. How can I man car? How can because of football? Okay, which I believe hand on a Division 2 now. This lady that claimed that he called her father. Let's hear from her. Makande, Ashwaju this, Ashwaju good man, Ashwaju A, Ashwaju B.
Intending to commit suicide every day. The ones who are into criminality are increasing their intending to commit suicide every day. The ones who are into criminality are increasing their energy and their power. What do you have for them? Rather, you put people who have no pedigree, no integrity, no trust. You put them in meaningful positions in this country. So the people who went to school, our young graduates who are well read and educated, where is a place for them? The party will not allow them to have a place. That same party destroyed this country and set us back years, and now the same party, what you requested from God, and God gave you on the platter of gold to rebuild Nigeria, to refix Nigeria. This same you and your families in APC, your trusted allies that you built over the years, people are now in power, selling slots. If not, if I am wrong, bring out on what merit did Ali Macaulay become NISTF director, wherever you people put her there. People are not ashamed. Shabina, before I know the APC, when I say I know the APC at the talk, I don't do it. So announcement, our party APC is giving criminals slots. If you know you're a criminal, come out with your full chest. My father's government is encouraging them. Return better edu now. Bring better edu back. What's the essence of chasing better edu away? Let better edu and Ali Macaulay let them come and compete. Who can steal public funds? Since this government is shameless, or people don't even have an idea of what you're supposed to do. Papa Jagaba, this was not the agreement. The agreement was for you to bring people who can work, people who can revamp this economy, people who can give Nigeria hope, people who can give Nigeria strength, people who can give our youth hope and let them believe and still have faith in their motherland. No, this government is about a cabal of rich people who can buy slots, who get money passed to donate, who get money passed to fund the election. Now they want to compensate. So what is left? Come out with your full chest. Nothing to all of you now. If the EFCC owe you, DM me, I will come meet you for EFCC. Let EFCC all the criminals. Now, let me show people. You see this man Macaulay? He was the same person who said it on social media that our youths are into drugs. Now when they take drugs, that's when they go to social media to see all sorts of rubbish and nonsense. That's the same person that has been giving NSITF, what did they call it? Slot to go and manage funds. Do you know what NSITF is?
You know, the only problem I find out about people like this woman and many Nigerians, one of the things I noticed about them is that Any regime that comes, they focus on that regime. Oh, this regime is corrupt. This regime is bad. As if this is not about. It's not fault of Tinubu alone. No. In fact, Tinubu did not corrupt Nigeria. Nigerian corrupt Tinubu. The system will be the one to corrupt you. Do you understand? Like, if you let me, for example, now people are saying that you know, for people like let's say, who will I use now? Somebody that is that mind his business and focus on his business without, you know, hoping on government. A hard working person. I don't want to use Igbo person. I'm trying to figure out non-Igbo person. So the people will not say that it will not be as if I'm focusing on Igbo to elevate Igbo man. No. Let me use who will I use now? Just somebody should remind me any decent business person that you can just think of, make up for your mind. Who will I use? Okay, let me just throw. He's not decent. You don't. Let me just say somebody like no, he's a politician. I wanted to say Dilo Momodu, but he's a politician. No, let me use somebody like okay, Daddy Freeze. That's not even a politician. Daddy Freeze. All right. Daddy Freeze, if Daddy Freeze govern Lagos State, Daddy Freeze is a man. He's no God. He no can quote the Bible. He's a young man. He's after that. You campaign and put Daddy Freeze there. All these years, all his life, nobody have accused Daddy Freeze of, you know, looting public funds. That one is for sure, right? Nobody. Maybe he have women infidelity issue, but when it comes to looting, let's assume he don't have that record. Immediately you put him in power in Nigeria, the system itself will reshuffle Daddy Freeze to become a hardened. That is the problem, and people don't see it that way. It shocked me, to be honest with you. People don't see, people only focus on, like what is she saying now? Tinubu, you promised that you were gonna recruit people. Tinubu, you said that you're gonna bring people. Tinubu, you said that. After that, what happened? Take Tinubu away. Another person will tell you, don't worry. In our first year of our office, we are going to rebuild this nation. You our children will be in school. We are going to give free education. Hospital will be functioning. Refineries will have it everywhere. You relax, right? You know, oh, this government, oh, baba, oh, baba, baba, you put into me, you money in the lead this thing, baba, I put you in a pick up on a bus. Una Ghana one location everybody make campaign. Ebute kula. Rice na kula. Ebute AKU. Eliche ta chicken. One man has a good big speaker. Ina chi no police esekoro woke madania una yiri. Ko ina kwadi. Iche ya after 6 months. What is going on? What is wrong with this government? What is wrong with this government? What is going on? Oh my goodness! Then it will occur to you that there was previous government. So your brain will go back to the government before this government. You said that on your own quiet place, your own quiet time, you on your own, you'll be doing an assignment that nobody sent you. Analysis of this government and the past government, you didn't check and balance. Then next thing you come out to, you know, complain. Oh, what is going on? Oh, look at the anger in this woman's voice. Listen to her.
Do you know what it is? Where different companies must a specific amount of money. All First Lady of Federal Republic of Nigeria, leave agriculture and begin to tell the people that are your husband's cabinet. Well, me, I don't join ABC. If they don't celebrate me, I go welcome myself to the party. So if you are a criminal, don't be ashamed again. There's no point we going up and down again and preaching hope and unity in this country anymore. There's no point we telling our youth to go and read. Education is important because obviously
right in your face. Come out. My father's government is encouraging them. It's encouraging them. If you can put Alimakoli, oh, COVID, Indomie, you brand it, and they still give you appointments. Please come out. Let us stop hiding anymore. If you're a criminal, come out with your full shares. Come with your full shares. Why? APC is hiring, and it is called pay and packing. It is either you mobilize election or you have money to buy appointment slots. They will give you. You don't need pedigree, you don't need integrity, you don't need anti-criminal.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, guys. We have come to an end of this broadcast, and we're going to come back later, like I said. Thank you so much for being with me. If you have stayed so far, if you have watched from the beginning to now, God bless you. If you have not, God bless you as well. And comment and tell us what you think about what we've discussed so far. Like the video and like. Thank you so much, and see you again later. I want to see who commented last before I end the program. Who is the person? Okay, oh, I see. It is terrible, very, very terrible, my brother. Nice to have you guys. Stay cool and bye-bye for now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.